Hey, Omnibuds. Let's talk about 5 underrated collected editions. The first one up is The Massive by Brian Wood, and this thing is literally massive. It's like absolute library size. This story is kind of dystopian future. Talks about our world as we know it after a series of global ecological disasters and how people survive. And the art is fantastic. And next up is The Manhattan Projects by Jonathan Hickman and art by Nick Pitara. Uh, the Manhattan Projects is kind of also an alternative future type story where the evil twin of Robert Oppenheimer is kind of running things for the United States from a science perspective, and an evil version of Albert Einstein from an alternate reality swaps places with our Albert Einstein, and shit gets crazy. Ex Machina by Brian K. Vaughan. Now, you may have heard of this story, you might have even read this story, but when people talk Brian K. Vaughan, they talk Saga, they talk Y the Last Man, Paper Girls, and those are all amazing stories and some of my all-time faves, but so is Ex Machina. This is the story of Mitchell Hundred, who stops the second plane on 9/11. He's got powers that can help him control machines, and he becomes the mayor of New York City. Is DMZ. I reviewed this on the channel maybe 6 months ago after a second read through. I absolutely love DMZ by Brian Wood. This is the second Brian Wood book on this thing. The art by Riccardo Bercelli is fantastic. This is the story of America's second Civil War, and the island of Manhattan is a demilitarized zone, and it's all about what it's like to live and try to survive in that place. And lastly is Animal Man by Grant Morrison. I recently read this book. Animal Man's kind of a obscure character, hasn't been published at the same rate as Batman or Superman, obviously, but Grant Morrison's an amazing writer. And if you have not read this, go pick it up. I'm going to show you some of the art. Put down that Superman book and read Animal Man. I totally forgot and nearly made the list is Velvet by Ed Brubaker. People will talk endlessly about Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips' work, and they should. This is a story that he did with Steve Epting shortly after their run, or maybe during their run on Captain America, and this is an awesome spy tale. What are your most underrated collected editions in your collection? Let me know.